Hey, dream drivers, and welcome back. I'm Alex. For decades, you've heard about the 50-30-20 rule. 50% on needs, 30% on wants, 20% on savings. It's neat, it's tidy, and frankly, in this new economy of high inflation, volatile markets, and massive debt, it's dead. Today, we're not just chasing arbitrary percentages. We're building a new, resilient financial system. We're diving into the mindset and the mechanics to achieve true financial freedom. If you're ready to stop stressing about money and start driving your financial future, stick with me. Rule number 1, the mindset shift. Why the old rules failed. The biggest reason the 50-30-20 rule fails now is simple. It focuses on the past, your current income, and not the future, your dream life. It treats your budget like a math problem when it's actually a behavioral problem. We have to tackle behavioral finance first. A, define freedom, not restriction. Most people see budgeting as a punishment, a tight leash. We need to flip that. Financial discipline isn't about being restricted, it's about being strategic. The new question, don't ask, how little can I spend? Ask, what is the cost of my freedom and how fast can I pay for it? Your budget is not a set of handcuffs. It is the flight plan to your freedom destination. When you connect every dollar to a future goal, a clear financial dream, discipline stops feeling like denial and starts feeling like empowerment. B, the wealth identity. If you think of yourself as someone who is bad with money, you will always find a way to prove that identity correct. This is the law's belief that we talked about in the last video. Actionable insight. Start viewing money as a tool for production, not consumption. You are not a consumer. You are a capitalist. Your job isn't to spend efficiently, it's to allocate resources effectively, to buy back your time and fund your dreams.
Rule number 2, the new financial mechanics, the 70-20-10 Accelerator. The 50-30-20 rule is too passive. We need a system built for aggressive growth and security. I call our new foundation the 70-20-10 Accelerator. This system is designed to accelerate debt payoff and build a defensive shield against inflation. A, 70% for living and lifestyle, needs and wants combined. In the current economy, trying to squeeze needs into 50% is often impossible due to rising housing and food costs. So we combine needs and wants into one flexible category, 70%. The critical mechanic. This 70% is now the target for optimization. This is where you get creative and disciplined. Audit your big 3, housing, transportation, and food. If you can save 10% on these 3 categories alone, e.g. refinancing, meal prepping, you have instantly freed up cash flow. Use the reverse budget. Pay your 20% and 10% allocations first. Whatever's left is your 70% for the rest of the month. When the money runs out, the spending stops. This forces discipline. B, 20% for debt annihilation, the emergency reserve. This is where the old rule failed. When you only save 20%, high-interest debt eats your progress. In this new economy, high-interest debt is an emergency. The critical mechanic. Dedicate 20% of your income to creating your financial security shield. This shield has 2 layers. 1, debt annihilation. Throw everything you can at high-interest consumer debt, credit cards, personal loans. The return on paying off a 20% interest card is a guaranteed 20% tax-free return on your money. Nothing beats that. 2, emergency fund. Once consumer debt is gone, pivot this 20% to build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund in a high-yield savings account. The key point is this: you are not financially free until you have paid off your high-interest debt and built your emergency safety net. This 20% is the discipline that buys your peace of mind. C, 10% for future wealth, unlocking passive income. This is your long-term wealth builder. This is the money that goes to work so you don't have to. The critical mechanic is this 10% must be fully automated and directed into high-growth, low-cost investment vehicles. Invest first, spend later. This is automated before the money even hits your main account. You can't spend what you never see. The power of time. Remember the law of compound action. A 10% investment at age 25 is worth dramatically more than a 30% investment at age 45. Discipline now is worth exponential returns later. Rule number 3, mastery, the anti-volatility shield. The biggest threat to your financial dream is not a market crash. It's your emotional reaction to volatility. Here is your 2-step anti-volatility shield. Step 1, automate the decision. Mechanics. When markets drop or inflation spikes, the human tendency is to panic and pull money out. The solution is to remove the human entirely. Use dollar cost averaging, DCA. By automating your 10% investment every single month, you remove emotion. You buy when prices are high, and, crucially, you buy more shares when prices are low. This is mandatory discipline. Set it and forget it. Once your 70-20-10 system is running, your monthly investment transfer should be completely automatic. You are deciding once for an entire year. Step 2, use the debt-free buffer. Mindset. When you successfully complete your 20% debt annihilation phase, you have effectively created a massive pay raise for yourself. If the market is down or if you lose a client, that debt-free buffer is your shield. It gives you the time and mental bandwidth to navigate the stress without making emotional, fear-based financial decisions. That's the new system for the new economy. 1. The mindset. Define freedom, not restriction, and embrace the wealth identity. 2. The mechanics, 70-20-10. Optimize 70% living, annihilate with 20% debt and safety, and automate 10% wealth. 3. The mastery. Automate your decisions and use your debt-free status as your anti-volatility shield. Look, the 50-30-20 rule asks you to be passive. The 70-20-10 accelerator requires you to be active, disciplined, and strategic. If you're ready to take control, I challenge you right now. Go look at your last month of spending. Did you hit the 20% debt and safety target? Tell me your target percentage for the 20% category this month in the comments below. Let's hold each other accountable. If this blueprint helps you drive your financial dream, please hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. I'll see you next time.